Hi everyone, it's Janna from ProdPad, and I want to tell you about our customer feedback section today. So customer feedback is really helpful for teams who want to make sure that the things that they're building into their product are actually useful for their customers. And the way that this works is by capturing all of the insights, all of the suggestions, all of the feedback from your customers into one place and connecting it to the different ideas or experiments that you're going to run, which are in turn connected to the initiatives on your roadmap and the objectives that you're trying to solve for your company. Customer feedback itself lives in ProdPad here, and it can come from just about anywhere. This can be pulled in from places like our customizable customer feedback portal that you can build within ProdPad. It can come from different support tools like Zendesk or Salesforce or HubSpot. We've got guides on how to connect it to that. Your customers could email it in. So wherever your customers are having these conversations, you can pull that feedback in. And once it's in here, we give you the tools to dig through and understand how it's connected to the ideas and the problems that you're looking to solve on your roadmap, as well as how it's connected to the different types of companies who are using your product. So let's dive into one particular company here. This is Acme here, and I can see some more information about them just as a high level here. So they're a London-based company. They're relatively large, high value to us. I could collect other information like CRM and other tagging information so they're easier to find later. I can see that we have 3 contacts who give us feedback from this particular company. And based on this, I can actually see that we've got 9 pieces of feedback from them that are in our backlog right now. So 9 things that people have asked for that indicate problems or things that are gaps for these particular customers. And what I can do in turn is see as to whether these pieces of feedback are connected to ideas. And so I can actually see that these 9 pieces of feedback are connected to 14 different ideas that live in my backlog. I can see this in my list format and see the ones that are highest impact, for example. Or I could look in my chart view and see which ones are quick wins and work on those. I can even look into my workflow view, and this shows me as to how we're progressing with different ideas in relation to what this particular company has asked for. So if I were the account manager or the customer success rep for Acme Limited, I'd be able to tell them that, hey, you've given us lots of ideas and we're actually working on some of them, and some of them are actually in our beta program right now. Perhaps we want to get back in touch with them and close the loop, let them know that the stuff that they're working on has actually progressed and is ready to be worked on, ready to be seen, or is actually live and they can come take a look and try it out for themselves. Now, if I dive back into my backlog, you can actually go in and take a look at individual pieces of feedback where I can add comments, I can add more metadata. If you're familiar with Dotbot pops up and helps me connect it to different ideas that might be related. And I can see ideas that are already linked to it. So it's really easy to add it to existing ideas. I can see that this one's already linked to an idea. So if I dive in here, I can now see that this idea is actually supported by 3 different customers. So here's an idea in ProdPad, which I can see is on a roadmap card. We've got a business case for it. We've got user stories, functional specs, notes, designs, all sorts of additional information about this idea. But very importantly, I can see who has asked for it and what it was that they were asking for when they came up with this. So I'm not just building this particular feature in the dark, I'm building it with the insights of my customers that haven't been lost along the way. So that is the customer feedback section of ProdPad in a very quick nutshell. Happy to show everybody through more. We always do one-on-one demos and are happy to teach any other people who are coming by how ProdPad works. So come speak to our product experts today. Thanks very much for listening.